Hi guys, my name is Ivan and I'm rebuilding sailboat named Victoria. It's a model back in 37 feet. Was built in 1971 in Washington State. Well, the surface is getting prepared so far, and there's a couple of cleanup and removing, closing the holes through the deck happening right now. So I want to do one experiment actually. So I got this resin, it's a surfboard resin, unwaxed. It's sitting here for a while, but the thing is, it's actually becoming really nice finish when it's cured. So what I want to try to do, the problem I'm trying to solve is the still not sure what I'm gonna do with the wood on the cockpit side, and I want to do one experiment. So I got oak piece of wood. I want to cover it with the 2 layers of CSM and lay this resin down. I want to make sure, I want to investigate the case if that texture of the wood will be transparent still, or sort of like usable. Let's say if I cover with something else on top of that. So yeah, let's try to make it so. Well, this is a big piece actually. I don't know how to deal with it. Anyway, the plan is to cut close cell foam 1708 one sheet and be ready to put it on. So there are two samples I made. One is oak wood, and I don't really see anything like CSM on them my way, you know. It's really cool. And I did another example, another sample for just a piece of plywood, whatever I found. I put on the peel ply and I sprayed on top PVA to make sure this resin is completely cured. So I'm gonna wash it out and take this peel ply off, and let's see. So I peel off that peel ply and wash it down, and that's just plywood. And maybe I need to sand it down a little bit with the wet sanding, but oak looks okay. I like it. Maybe I need just sand it down a little bit with the wet sanding, make sure this is good, and yeah, maybe that thing have some kind of future. I don't know. So I attached the deck to the hull with 2 layers of CSM from outside. On the transom I put way more layers than 2, and in the very corner you might see that I put maybe 5-10 maybe layers. I don't know, I didn't count, just keep going until I have it. So should be promising, and I will wait until this stuff get gelled and trim off these edges, and it will be done for the day. Next day, and all deck is wet. It's fully flooded, I would say. And even though you can see that white spot, it's actually cured resin, but it's full of water, I guess. I've seen it last year, same thing. So I'm gonna maybe use a heat gun for removing this water from the deck, and yeah, just keep going. Well, that thing becomes transparent and actually tacky, so I think it can cure by now, and I give it maybe half an hour, 20 minutes, and it will be ready for the next stage. So let's do the dry fit and trim it around. Well, looks like cameras shut off at some point. I don't know why. Anyway, a bunch of layers are set and covered with the peel ply. So we'll wait until the stuff gets solid. Well, a few days after, everything is cured. Let's peel off that peel ply and see what is under. Well, I don't really see any issues here. The peel ply wasn't actually touched everywhere, but that's okay, it's expectable for this huge of stretch. And I'm gonna grind it down the edges, make it smooth, and feed the plate and just glue it on. Well, I found one interesting spot on top skin. There's a kind of delamination here, but I don't recall I broke it at all. It seems like there was here before, but that's really strange. Anyway, I ground it down and check it out. Maybe I can just make a sort of patch on top of that and call it a day. Well, it feels like a warranty case here for the hull, but I guess nobody can help me with this after 50 years, so that's okay. Anyway, it's a clear sign of delamination. It's just bad workmanship done, so no big deal. I just grind it down to the solid and maybe make a patch and call it a day. Well, it's all done. Nice and smooth. I guess it took maybe less than 30 minutes. It's what it says on the bucket. Working time, so all seams are attached to each other and really cool. All resin exposed from every hole you got here. No air pockets, I hope, again. Unfortunately, I've got this step in here on the stern side, and I don't know actually what to do with this. I just conform the form of the shape of that deck in this area, except I cut it off this kind of fail from the initial installation, but I think it will be fine. I guess that part will be compromised as well, so no problem. It should be matched to each other. If it's gonna be too low, I will just add few layers of glass to lift it up like I did it on the top deck. Not a big deal. So yeah, we'll wait until this stuff gets solid and move on. This is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave comments down below. Bye.